What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're gonna take a few minutes just to let everybody log in here for a second, catch up on us live, and we'll get this thing started. Get a little warmed up, huh? So, yeah, we'll just give this a few minutes. Let everybody log in, get on, catch some viewers. And then today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Burning at Both Ends. The story behind it, and the difference in how I play it right now with my band, and the difference in how I played it when I wrote it. So we'll go over that in just a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna drink some coffee. Because in quarantine hell, I just woke up. Hopefully I don't look like I just woke up, but hey, there it is. Yeah, we just cut about one more minute. Where we at, Cody?
Minute and a half, nobody yet.
How good this half-step guitar sounds, man. It sounds great. I need to go back to playing on a half-step down, which is deeper. What are we looking at?
2.5 minutes, you're fine.
2.5 minutes?
2.5 minutes.
Close. All right. Anybody logged in yet?
No, sir.
Yeah, we got some people.
No, sir.
Ooh. Alright, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So, today I'm teaching you guys about my song, Burning at Both Ends, that we dropped out in November. And no, I'm sorry, we dropped that out in December. That's the second song. It is the second song of a set of 3 that we did, a series of 3 that's about the 3 stages of a heartbreak. You have the initial stage of the breaking, which for this series is about a girl getting gone, which is She Gone, which is our current single, sitting at number 34 on the national charts, and it's still climbing. And we dropped that out in November, and we followed it up with this song here, Burning at Both Ends, which is the meltdown stage. It is the overreaction to someone hurting you. It's the stage that basically channels you through into the acceptance stage, which most songs you hear are written based on the second stage. It's about who hurt you, why, and where you're at in the middle of it. And then, of course, you know, last week we did Hey Cowgirl, which was the third stage, which was the acceptance. And the acceptance being you've moved on, you know you both moved on. You see her out on the highway, you tip your hat, and you that you're both going on to do bigger and better things. But to me, I think the second stage is more fun. Only in the sense that there's just more color. You can do a lot more different things with the second stage. For instance, you can hear a lot of the second stage in my EP, Another Bullet. Hell, you can hear a lot of that second stage in my self-titled record. But it seems to be what I lean towards writing the most, I guess, just because I think it's probably the most interesting phase, and you can show off a lot of attitude in it, and that's what this song has. This song has a lot of attitude. I wrote it with Brett Beavers, probably. I bet I wrote that with Brett Beavers probably 2 or 3 years ago, up in Nashville, and when we wrote this song, as soon as we wrote it, I went, hell yeah, that's getting good. But the reason I have 2 different guitars with me today, this one here is tuned differently from this one. This is a standard tuning in drop D, and this is what I play live. It's in, the key that I wrote it in is in A flat, and the only way to get to A flat in an open tuning, which open tuning means no capo, you're playing regular chords. The only way to get to A flat tuning is to take a standard acoustic and take it from standard tuning down a half a step. And so for this guitar, I play in G. So again, A flat, but G shapes. Compared to this one being a half step, let's see. I'll just show you real quick. There's your standard G in this guitar. So you can hear the difference in the pitch. But this one, honestly, I think when you take it down a half a step, it gives it a lot more richer tone. It gives more of the body of the guitar. You get deeper notes, and it just fills up more space, in my opinion. It sounds more ballsy, as we would call it. Which is good for this song, because this song has a lot of balls behind it. But we wrote it a half step down. Shape is G. I'll play it for you guys so you can hear, what the song is to begin with, and then we'll go back through and I'll teach you, one, how I play the signature riff on top of playing the chords, while I'm playing rhythm as well. And I'll teach you guys all that. Not too hard if you know basics of guitar, but it does take some practice. But either way, this song is burned at both ends. This is one of my favorite songs that I've written in the last 2 or 3 years, just because there's just so much attitude behind it, and it's if I get hurt, this is pretty much exactly how I'm gonna react. So we go burn at both ends. Coming back to haunt me, Caitlin and Baby Blues, come back round to taunt me. You're leaving, left me hurting, girl, I'm tired there's Burned at Both Ends. Wrote that with Brett Beavers. And you guys can find that on Spotify, iTunes, I guess it's Apple Music now, YouTube, Amazon Music, anywhere you guys can find music, you can find this song, Pandora, it's everywhere. But yeah, so there's Burned at Both Ends. What I love about that song is the attitude behind it, and the way that the chords line up, the way they jump, the way they move, the way they push, they pull, they almost attack. And to me, that's the lyrics behind the song. The lyrics attack. They're very attackful. It's really arsonistic, but it follows the chord structure just so well, man. It's the same thing with it. I'm gonna burn it at both hands. I mean, it just jumps and it attacks, and that's what I love about it so much. It's what makes the song so much fun to play. But I told you guys I would show you the difference in how I play here versus how I play here. So again, you got open G to C, that's a G, and that's the basics of it, right? I want everything about you, midnight and smoke, I'm gonna douse it down with whiskey, but it ain't burning slow. This is the fun part. So that weird note that you hear in the chorus, it's actually an A major, which is not a standard chord that goes into a G when you're looking at the circle of fifths. If you don't want a circle of fifths, it's real simple. It starts with A, and it makes its way from A to B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A. Those are the only chords. There's the only main chords within a guitar. You'll never see it go any different than that. So when you look at the circle of fifths, it's easier if you look it up and Google it versus me trying to explain it, because it's a little more complicated than that. But most standard songs have 3 chords, right? If I'm playing G, your main chords are going to be G, C, D. And then you're going to have minors that go with it, which is B, A minor, E minor. Those are your main ones that you see. Now, for this song, when you go to that chorus, most people would expect it to go to that A minor, but it doesn't. It's like as last cigarette, and then it switches back to the A minor. From our first rose, right there. So that's what I love about that chorus, man. It switches from that. Right back to the 1. So that's how you play it on a half step down, open guitar tuning. Now I will show you how I play it live with my band. Mostly because the efficiency of switching back and forth on guitars doesn't make sense for us right now. And I got really tired of having to tune between songs when we play live, and it makes more sense to stay on the same guitar and not have to tune. So when I play live, I play in a standard tuning drop D almost all the time, because most of the songs I play in the D shape. When you keep this down, drop D, it gives you more full-bodied. I can play all 6 strings, it gives you more full-body tone, instead of just playing these bottom 4, which is your bass note and your main chord. So for me, being able to keep our show running, make transitions smooth, keep things going faster for us at a faster pace, be able to play more songs, and keep your engagement, we try not to keep long pauses in between, which would be mostly us tuning. So instead of waiting on a guitar that's already tuned down, I just learned how to play it differently. So for this, in order to get in the key of A flat, I got to go capo 4 and play in the shape of D. And again, I'm drop D, so I get a more full body tone. So the way this would work is, if this is D, your main chords are going to be G, A major, and D. Now your minors on this is going to be B minor, F sharp minor, and E minor. So in that chorus, now, when you go to that weird major chord, I'll be like, I want everything about you, going up in the smoke. I'm gonna douse it down with whiskey, so it ain't burning slow. So now I'm riding up your memory right here, like it's loves and last. That's an E major. Loves and last, cigarette from our first boat, just seeing you with him. I'm gonna burn it at both ends. There you go. That's it. So that's how you play on two different styles of tunings, and that's how we play it live. And I find that when I play it up higher anyway, it seems to cut through the other instruments. If you play this on that low end beefy acoustic, it's just going to get lost in the mix because you're not going to hear all the real pretty high end anyway. And so this allows my guitar to sit in the mix better so that you can hear more of the acoustic. You hear more of the high end, the more brightness, and the rhythm on it. Poor Cody, man. Sorry, Cody. He's having to hold the phone. His hands are falling asleep. Tough it out, boss. Do our album. We'll go make lunch here in a minute. So anyway, again, I showed you guys how the signature riff on these things, right? So the signature riff, I'm able to play on the acoustic as well while I'm playing rhythm. And that's, again, it's because when you're playing open chords, it's a lot easier. But then when you're playing, and you can open up your acoustic with this drop D, it makes it a lot easier too. So there's your signature lick. That's easy to play. It's easy to do when you're kicking it off and you're playing, even after the chorus. I'm gonna burn it at both hands. So yeah, that's burning at both ends. That's the gist of it anyway. It's a little, there's always more complications than that, but I'll put up on probably my Facebook page the charts on this song within the week, so that you guys have all the chords that you need to be able to do it and play it the way you want to. And for the sake of it, to make things easier on you guitar players, I will probably do it where it's capo 4 and drop D, so that you're not tuning your guitars down a half step. But that's it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in this week. Next week we'll do it at the same time, Saturday, noon, and I'll be going over our current single that's sitting at number 34, She Gone. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.